What's up, beauties? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so mad right now. I was literally filming, and probably within 20 minutes of my filming, it just literally stopped on me. If you don't know me, my name is Symone, and over on this channel right here, we do commentary and makeup. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please make sure you subscribe. So this is a topic that I actually have been planning to do for a while, and I haven't been able to do it because life gets in the way, especially when you have kiddos. So my kids are being homeschooled at the moment. You guys know everything that's going on. So it's been really tough for me to go live. So I wanted to kind of give you guys an announcement and a heads up to let you know that you're probably going to be seeing a lot more videos from me than versus live streams, because I like to do my live streams a certain way, and I love to be on camera, like in the flesh. I love to be on camera. I just think it's more personable that way. I like being on camera talking to you guys, but sometimes I'm not able to, and I don't like just talking as an avatar. I just don't like that, but that's just my personal preference for my channel. So there has been times where I've had to cancel this particular live, and I wanted to come on here and tell you guys that you're gonna see more videos from me than live streams. I'm still gonna be live streaming, but not as much. You guys know that I've been planning on editing a lot of vlogs right now, and I need to start using my camera a lot more too. I spent a lot of money on my equipment, and I tell you guys that all the time, and I just don't want these things to go to waste. It's an investment because I believe in myself, and I just need to start filming a lot more and working on my editing skills and things like that. So be on the lookout for more videos from me than versus lives. However, I do have a live stream coming up this afternoon, and this is the live stream that I have coming up this afternoon is kind of gonna elaborate on what I'm talking about right now. This is gonna be a very short video, but I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about why the creators that you hate will never get canceled. So this is kind of a I would say a controversial topic, because, and I don't like to say hate, dislike, whatever, we all have creators out there that we just don't like, that we think are toxic, that should not be on any platforms, period, spreading their toxicity, but it is what it is. Cancel culture is a very controversial topic because so many people have different opinions about it. My opinion personally is I just don't believe in cancel culture. I just don't think it exists. I believe that there are some people that kind of dwindle away from YouTube, but I just don't believe in cancel culture as a whole. But the reason why the creators that you hate or dislike will never be canceled is because nothing real will ever be threatened, can ever be threatened. I learned that from my mother growing up. That's why I have always made a conscious choice to always keep it real no matter what, and I do that all the time. So I'm going to give you guys an example of myself. You guys know what I stand for, how I am very vocal about racism, racial microaggressions. I'm very vocal about all of those things that matter, and things that where it only takes one person to have courage enough to speak up on it, and maybe somebody will listen and it'll find the right person. So I am that type of person. You guys know that. Let's just say you go on my Twitter from 5 years ago and it completely contradicts what I stand for now. Let's just say somebody decides, oh, I found this about Teaya, and they make a video about me here on YouTube and say, well, Teaya stands for this, Teaya stands for that, but did you know she said this in 2004? First of all, if that was to happen, I'm going to create a video or go live and say, yep, I said it, and I take complete 100% ownership of that. But guess what? I'm human, and my opinion changed. Everyone's opinions can change. That's where I stand on that now. Or let's just say I cussed somebody out and said something really bad about a person, and you guys know I'm completely 100% anti-bullying. Let's just say I say something bad about a person, or I've called names to a person, whatever the situation is, and somebody makes a video about that. And I stand firmly and say, yep, I did it. And how would you be able to cancel me for that? People respect creators, influencers, whatever, who take accountability for their actions, who take accountability for their mistakes, and who's able to acknowledge their mistakes and apologize for their mistakes, whether it was in the past or if it was recent. You can't cancel anything real. If a person can get on live, whatever the situation is, as a creator and take full responsibility for the things that they've done, how could you cancel them? And then I'll switch over and use an example of the Ace family. The Ace family had $1 million mansion, 2 mansions that they put together. Okay? Beautiful mansion. They got evicted. The proof was everywhere. And they denied until they couldn't deny it anymore. And then once they couldn't deny it anymore, because the proof was right in front of their face, well, then they started blaming everybody else as to why they got evicted. You see now that a lot of people, even some of the Ace family's biggest fans, are not defending them anymore because they can't. You can't defend something fake. They've literally had every opportunity to take full responsibility and say, yep, we made mistakes. We decided to buy that Lamborghini instead of paying our freaking mortgage, and we got evicted. People would have respected them. But because they continue to deny, their lies and their evil ways are starting to catch up with them. I believe cancel culture may not exist, but a creator can damn sure cancel themselves. For sure. Just like that creator that you can't stand so much that you chose to create a channel to bring awareness about them, and you keep calling them out. And then there's other creators, hundreds of other creators that keep doing multiple videos about this creator, and nothing's happening because that creator is real. They take ownership, they take accountability for their actions, and then they move on. You can't cancel that because people respect people who are real. But we don't respect people who are fake and who continue to tell lie after lie after lie. Period. It's very, very easy to see if a person is taking accountability or not. You know the saying, real recognize real? Well, that's the truth. Real people recognize real people, and they are not going to cancel a creator that takes accountability. Because if you take accountability, then that means that you are perfectly aware of your mistakes and you take ownership on it. However, if you deny, even though you know it's the truth, but you continue to deny, then guess what? You're going to keep on making the same mistakes over and over and over again. And people don't respect that. Now, that creator that you can't stand, that you're making so many videos about, and other people are making so many videos about, they may chase themselves off YouTube. Okay, they may leave themselves because they're tired of all the freaking videos being made about them. But 9 times out of 10, they're not going to, because if they can stand and put up with hundreds of videos of being made about them every single time they turn on their computer or go on their phone, then I'm pretty sure that means they're a strong person and they can take it. Nothing real can ever be threatened. That is why the creators that you can't stand is never going anywhere. And for some people it's a tough pill to swallow, but it is what it is. I'm sure there's a lot of creators out there, I don't want to say a lot and jab my own head up, but I'm sure that there's creators out there who can't stand me. But guess what? Anything you pull up on my past, if it's something that I did or said, I'm going to take accountability and ownership for it and say, and next, I'm not going to deny. I'm going to keep it fucking real, and nothing real can ever be threatened. I hope that you guys have definitely, that it resonated with you. The last live that I did, where I was talking about going into 2020 on a high vibrational level and aligning yourself with people who uplift you and not bring you down, because it's very important. You know, I am excuse me, evaluating things in my life, and the one thing that I've realized about these crazy streets of YouTube is when it comes to creators, YouTube as a whole, but creators in general, I feel like there is no friendships here on YouTube. And it sucks to say that, and I don't like saying that, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people who would say, Tia, don't let other people change who you are, blah, 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 because I am a very, very loyal person to a fault. But God says be still. And if you're all over the place, you're not observing. You're not paying attention to the people you choose to align yourself with. And you're not understanding why you're on a low vibrational energy. But when you choose to be still and observe, sit back and actually observe, you start seeing things that you probably would never have recognized before. And I'm not saying that I would, there are definitely some diamonds here on YouTube in these rocks. I will say that as far as creators are concerned. But what I've learned about creators is every creator is only out for themselves. They're not looking out for you. They're looking out for themselves. There are no friends here on YouTube. There just isn't. I have to be very aware and very conscious of my circle, because the odds are against me as a Black woman creator in the first place. So I can't afford to have a person in my circle that is doing malicious things behind my back. You know what I mean? And when I'm still and I'm observing, I start noticing malicious things being done, and then other people are solidifying that for me and saying, Tia, I've seen this, I have proof, I'm about to show you, this is what's going down. And I appreciate that, but in the same sense, it still can be very heartbreaking. So I've just learned that I am definitely going to be that creator, that my guard is always going to be up. And I'm not saying that every creator is like that, but a majority of the creators that I have ran across is like that. You know, there are a lot of slithering snakes here on YouTube, and I just have learned to align myself with people who have my best interest at heart, just like I have people who I'm loyal to where I have their best interest at heart. I'm not here to compete with anybody but myself. And I've just learned throughout the course of a few months that I haven't been careful about the people that I chose to let my guard down with. And I also have been very more, I guess you can say, conscious of being forgiving and being able to admit when I'm wrong when other people have tried to warn me about others. So all I'm saying to you guys is just be very aware, especially as a creator. There's no friends here on YouTube. Like, I can tell you until my face turns blue that I'm a good person and that I would never do anything to hurt you or betray you or anything like that, but that's something that you're gonna have to learn at a slow pace on your own. When it comes to any creator that you run across, and we all as just human beings want to have friends. We all do. You know, as that's just human behavior, in my opinion. But in that same sense, when I say at a slow pace, you need to always keep your guard up, because you just don't know what other people's intentions are. So my thoughts, and just from me, hair in my face, just from me sitting back and observing, I have now a newfound respect for a creator that I once didn't have respect for. And I notice things from other creators that definitely has me looking at them sideways, like, what was I thinking? So you just have to be very conscious and aware, especially as a creator, because there are so many people who have ill intentions, who have nothing but malicious things that they are even planning. You just never know. But there are a lot of toxic creators here on YouTube. And you definitely have to be very vigilant and very aware of who you choose to bring awareness about, because at the end of the day, that creator that you may be running your mouth about, and you know that you created a channel and your whole channel is dedicated to bringing that creator down and taking that creator down, if that creator is real, you're wasting your time. And how you're going to know that creator is real is when they take ownership for their faults. And some people just don't. Some people don't take ownership for the things that they do. But there are a lot of people who do, including myself. That's the way my mother raised me. If you do something wrong, you take accountability. If you don't take accountability and you deny it, well, guess what? You're just going to make the same mistakes over and over and over again. But if you admit it and you acknowledge your wrongdoings, well, then you can go nowhere else but up. So that's why your creators that you can't stand, you're never going to be able to take down. You're wasting your time. You want to continue to bring awareness about that creator? Have at it. Okay? But what I'm saying is that if you're bringing awareness to take that creator down, what's your end goal? That's what you have to ask yourself. Because at the end of the day, if this person is blunt, honest, and keeps it straight gangsta and says, yep, I did it, I take responsibility for my actions and I apologize for it, and next, you're never going to be able to take that kind of creator down. Nothing real can ever be threatened. That's how I look at anybody who would ever try to take me down. It's not going to work. It's never going to happen. Because I have no problems with taking accountability. I have no problems with owning up to my mistakes if I see that it's a mistake. We're all human. We all make mistakes. What matters is taking accountability for that mistake. And a lot of people don't. And those people who don't, those creators who don't worry. They're going to cancel themselves. Okay? They're, just like I said, there are people who were big fans of the Ace family. They can't even stick up for them anymore. Because they have been caught in so many lies, there's nothing you can defend anymore. Their ways have caught up to them. And eventually that's going to happen with other creators who continuously lie over and over again. Because they're narcissistic and they don't want to admit when they're wrong. But that's it, you guys. That's all I wanted to say. I will elaborate on this a lot more on the next live stream that I'm going to be having at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time today. So I hope to see you guys all there. Get the conversation popping in the comments, but be respectful. If you disagree, be respectful. I will not take mental or verbal abuse in my comment section towards anyone else and me. You can express your opinion without being an asshole. Okay? So I have no problem with, if you think you can change my mind, you can definitely have at it. I would love to debate. I love debating, but just keep it respectful. Now, if you're not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. Hit that thumbs up, okay? Or the thumbs down, whatever. It's all interaction, okay? You can't even see the dislikes no more, so don't matter to me. But I prefer you to hit the thumbs up, okay? My name is Teaya Symone. I love you guys. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe before you leave if you haven't already. And I will see you guys very soon on the next one. Bye.